who, in Santa Clara Cricket Club terms, a rookie is a person who joined the club this year and really, performed, very well. And he was recognized. So we are recognizing someone who joined a club from another club and really made a difference. So he was not originally part of the Santa Clara family. Now he is, and adding a guy from a different club or from somewhere else really meant a lot for one of our teams. So the rookie of this year, 2011, is Snehal Fulzile. Thanks, Snehal. Yeah, he's called he's a master blaster. It's another term, Jerry, for you, master blaster. So the next one at the club level, we recognize people who have improved from where they were last year, and who they've improved, they've put effort, they've spent time, and they have improved their skills in playing the game. So we call it the most improved player of 2011. So as the name clearly explains or describes what it is, it's someone who put a lot of effort and really got transformed into a different kind of a player. So he was like probably in the grade 3 to 4 last year. He's probably 7 to 8 this year. So it's called the most improved player of the year 2011, and it again goes to Pramjot Panesar. He needs to. From me, few words, man. Few words of wisdom. Few words of wisdom. Are you really young?
Thanks everybody for the support and Punjabi.
I didn't understand what he said, but please clap, guys. Give him a round applause. So the next award is called the Performance of the Year. So this goes to someone who performed. So there are different performances we consider. Executives. We get votes. We get votes from the club. Different people saying, this is the best performance that they had seen this year, and this person should be awarded, and that person should be awarded. So we first poll in the club and get their feedback first, and then we executives actually go over that and really see, what really made the difference, which game, which innings, which part, whose performance really, changed a specific game to get, to go to the next level. So this person, it's called the Performance of the Year 2011, and it goes to Arjun Tyagarajan for his innings in semi-finals against Cougars. So we were almost, the situation was we were like 6 or 7 wickets down. We had a lot of people out, and the game was literally being pulled away from us. And this guy stood there tall and delivered, and this is the reason. This person is the reason. This person is the reason why we got to the finals. So, Arjun Tyagarajan. Thanks, Arjun. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So, yep, Beyond Call of Duty. So, there is the last award at the club level is called the Beyond Call of Duty. So Beyond Call of Duty is given to someone who has a role in the club, being it a player, being it an executive, being it an administrator, being a captain, being everyone has a role in the club. So people who went far and beyond what they were assigned, what their role was, they went and did, so that those are little pillars here and there. The biggest pillar is of course the outstanding member. There are little pillars here and there, which holds the club together. And this year, we have 5 recipients of this award. So I would like to call the first one, Vijay Goyal. So Vijay Goyal is a parent of one of our youth cricketers, and he's always there. I mean, whenever he plays, and whenever the kid plays, or even when he is not playing, he's around. He takes, so there are a lot of times when we are more focused on the game, we are not able to do other aspects of the game. He takes care of it. He takes, you guys continue to do your job, I'll take care of the other stuff. So thank you, Vijay bhai. So the other one, this would need a louder round of applause. This guy is probably the size of a bat, right? Cricket bat. This guy has got a lot of recognition. I still remember the first time when he came. He's just flying all over the place to field. To catch the ball, and we call him Tiger. So this award goes to Ismail Khan. You're what, 4 years old? So yeah, this kid, so the reason, so the next award, Barinder ji is not here, is he? No. So the next award goes to, to someone, so we talked about youth program. We had an award, youth cricketer. We had someone from the youth, is probably, younger than even youth. I don't know. So him getting an award, we saw, and we were talking. We little bit touched on the way on the subject that we are promoting a lot of youth cricket. So there is a reason why this is happening. There is a reason why our Santa Clara Cricket Club is still recognized as a youth organization, and there are people who put a lot of effort. There are some people who really spend a lot of their time and energy in making that happen. And there is this one person who's always been there in that aspect. Even outside that, he's always been there. But especially for the youth across Bay Area, even he's known. Other places outside Bay Area, other parts of the country also, he's known by his name for the effort that he develops, that he puts in to bring up the youth cricket. So it is Sujesh Pulikal. He is the oldest member. Literally, he is the oldest. Not like with his association with the club, he's actually literally the oldest.
It's probably the only time these guys are not going to get a scolding from me. Since it's a good event, I'll give you guys later. It's more to do with my passion than the contribution part. I really wanted to contribute, and I really wanted to share my knowledge. And the only way I can get to that stage, what I dreamt of before, is by achieving the biggest whatever achievement I've had was these kids playing for the country. So it doesn't matter if it's US or India, but representing a nation, being in that country is a pride. And I'm very proud to say that we have at least 4 or 5 in the wings who can actually play for the country if they put their time into it. I'm only just a helping factor. And the club, it's like my family. I am always happy to do whatever for the club. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Sujesh. So we looked at the different aspects of the awards. One went for someone who took care of stuff when we are playing. So they're saying, you guys take care of playing, I'll take care of the other stuff. And one guy, is a kid running around and trying to be part of the club and trying to really gel in with the club. So he came from, I don't know, from somewhere this year, and he's like, people know him more than people even know me. So that's the reason we gave him the award. And then we had reasons for Sujesh, who is grooming the young cricketers. And then, so he had a reason. And there is this reason, probably people would definitely agree to what I say, but would not even have thought about it. The reason why we have the best field today, it's considered the best field for any cricketing events in the Bay Area. The reason why we have that today is because someone is taking care of it. we are taking care of it as a club, absolutely. Individually we put in efforts, but there is someone when we are working, Thursdays, Friday, weekdays when you're working, there's someone who actually comes every week, every single week. He's there mowing the ground, making sure it's all to the level, the grass is at the right levels, so that we can actually play the game on a weekend. So there's this guy who's been committed for many years now, at least 3-4 years. More than that, 6 years. That's a long time, guys, for someone to be really committed in doing this. Who takes care of the the mowing, making sure it is all up to the mark for us to play. And he works. City, obviously, that's one of the reasons why even City appreciates us. Maintaining this ground, because we have the we maintain even the mowing levels very well. And this award should go to none other than Robert Rody. We call him Rob. Thank you, Rob. We really appreciate all the work that you do for us. Really appreciate. Thank you very much. Like to share some words?
Yeah, I've been working at the club for about 6 years now, and I really like working at the field. It's a nice place to work, and I try to take a lot of pride in my work, and I like it when the field looks really good so everybody can have a great game. Thanks.
Thank you, Rob. There is another recipient of the same award. He is not here. He has some last-minute family commitments, so he couldn't attend. It's Barinder Aluwalia. So he is part of the executives. Barinder. Barry is what a lot of people, old timers would call him Barry. He's he's a very old timer. It's like, probably I was probably a concept in the womb that time. It's like it goes back even before Lax time, So his time. So he's not here. Is held up at home. But he used to work with the city. Maybe. So you probably met him at Jeff Drake's retirement. So yeah. So he used to work with the city for many years, and then he retired. And he used to be then part of Santa Clara Cricket Club. He is now a part of Santa Clara Cricket Club. Now his passion is to go make sure the club runs well. So he carries a lot of passion. He walks with a lot of passion when he mentions Santa Clara. Wherever he represents Santa Clara. So he is an executive. So last year we were fortunate to have him as a part of the executive. But he just did not stop at what he's a secretary of the club who maintains the communication, sends out all the communication to the club, makes sure all the kinds of announcements get. So that's his primary role. But he goes far and beyond that. Whenever there is a meeting with the city, since he's retired, and he even more than anything, he's got a lot of passion for this game. So he is there. So he's the first person to go and talk interface and make sure that the right things are mentioned about the club, and making sure that liaison really works well. So he's not there, but he's the other recipient. So even though he's not here, let's clap in such a way that he can hear it at his home. So that concludes the club awards.